What is good, Ninja? OG over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and Gaming News video. Today we have some awesome information for you guys, like always, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Ittle Dew 2 Plus for the Nintendo Switch launches on November 14th. The physical edition includes instruction booklet and map. So Ittle Dew 2 Plus will launch for the Nintendo Switch on November 14th for $29.99. Publisher Nicalis has announced it will be available physically in North America as well as digitally in both North America and Europe. The initial print run of physical retail copies will include the game card, full color instruction booklet, and a limited edition map of the island. The map is printed on tear resistant and weatherproof synthetic paper. Here's a brief overview of the game via Nicalis. Continuing the saga of sassy adventurer Ittle Dew and her deadpan sidekick, the flying fox named Tipsy, Ittle Dew 2 Plus is a sprawling action-adventure game that takes place entirely on a mysterious, faraway island. Left stranded on a shore after their raft breaks, Ittle and Tipsy explore the terrain in search of treasure, weapons, puzzle-solving tools, and the 8 scattered pieces of another raft that can allow them to escape the island. If you're expecting a Zelda-inspired game like the original Ittle Dew, you'll find that there are plenty of similarities, says Nicalis president Tyrone Rodriguez, but Ittle Dew 2 Plus offers so much more. It's cuter, it's funnier, the puzzles are more devious, and there are secrets everywhere. In fact, the island is loaded with them. Now, the original Ittle Dew 2 is available for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC right now, but they did spruce up this version. That's why it's the Plus version. They've added in some extra cool little things that you'll find in the game, and you can check out the trailer like you're doing so here. And the art style in this game is obviously very unique, and I played the first game and I thought it was a fantastic Zelda clone. There's a lot of cool things as far as the puzzles, very intelligently designed. I think that when the developers were making the game, like, okay, well, let's look at all the best puzzles in the original top-down Zeldas and everything, and let's look at some of the ones even in the 3D ones, and let's kind of like put it in our own world and our own spin on it. And they did a fantastic job on that. The combat is good, the controls are good, and we're actually getting a physical edition of the game as well. So this is actually really good. I'm looking forward to Ittle Dew 2 myself. I played the original, I really liked it, and I'm looking forward to Ittle Dew 2 on the Nintendo Switch. There is a physical edition because I know a lot of you guys like the physical editions out there, so make sure to pick that up if you want it. It is $29.99, but you do get that elusive cartridge. You get an instruction booklet, which is so good, and I really like that you get an instruction booklet. I like the fact that it's on nice synthetic paper, tear resistant, and all of that, like the map. So I think that's a pretty good package. It might be worth the extra dollars that you have to pay in order to get all those extras as far as the physical edition goes. So what do you guys think about this so far as Ittle Dew 2? Will you be picking it up? It's in like broke November. Seriously, like there are so many games coming out in November. It is literally third-party month then and there. So I'm pretty sure a lot of guys are gonna pick up some of the main ones and some indie titles as well. Let me know what you're gonna get in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, we've got 10 brand new footage of gameplay from Shadow of Colossus on the PlayStation 4. This is the remake from Blue Point Games of the original Shadow of the Colossus on the PS2, but it looks a lot better than the original game. So it shows off the Gaius battle. So Gamerside has posted a 10-minute off-screen gameplay video of Shadow of the Colossus from Paris Games Week 2017. The PlayStation 4 remake of the PS2 classic was dated yesterday for release on February 6th, and you guys are checking out the footage here. So we're going to be able to play this game February 6th, and like I said before, it is a remake of the original PS2 game, which was very unique at its time. I think even back then when it came out, I think it was 2006, so it was one of the latest PS2 titles. People just didn't know how to react to it. It was a spiritual successor in some sorts to Ico, which is a very unique game on the PlayStation 2. So when this game came out, people were like, okay, this is supposed to be some type of successor or next in the line or something like that from the same developers from Ico, but it was a completely different style of game, and like you climbed up on these big old huge colossuses and you fought them, and there were crazy speed runs of this game. I just remember this being a very unique and interesting game back when I played it. I think I was at a GameStop and I got to play the game, and I sat there and I played it for about 2 hours, literally getting through a couple of the different colossuses and just being like, okay, this game is different. But I just remember thinking, man, the controls are trash in this game, like on the horse and everything. kidding. They're really bad. But this game also got a remaster on the PS3 as well. Shout out to Colossus HD remaster. So this is kind of the third release of this game, but this one is a remake. So you're going to get much better visuals in this one, not just a resolution bump to play in 1080p or in HD. This one's a remake, so it's going to look really nice. Obviously, you guys are seeing it here. It looks awesome, and it's been by Blue Point Games. These guys are specialists when it comes to remaking stuff. They actually did Titanfall on the Xbox 360. They did the Uncharted collection on the PS4, and now they're doing this one right here. So they got a lot of experience as far as getting some older games and porting them up, with Titanfall just being an Xbox 360 port, but very talented as far as what they can do here, because this is looking pretty good. So what do you guys think about this brand new footage of Shadow of the Colossus running on the PlayStation 4? Will you be picking this one up on February 6th? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving to the last article here, we've got some brand new gameplay and information on Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Courtyard and Zangetsu battle gameplay. So fight against the samurai tainted by demonic power. The latest Bloodstained Ritual of the Night development update includes gameplay of a new courtyard area and battle against a character named Zangetsu. Here's creator Koji Igarashi on the new footage. Courtyards are just as important in an Igavania as castles, right? Maybe not. Well, this time the courtyard is a very important part of the game, and that's why we're sharing a look at this area. Zangetsu is a samurai character we've previously announced. He resents anyone and anything tainted by demonic power. As a result, he's hostile towards Miriam, whose existence is directly connected to the demon ritual. This is also a new stage we're introducing for the first time. In addition to the footage, Igarashi shared 3 new tracks from the game composed by veteran game music team Noisy Croak. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is due out for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC, and PlayStation Vita in the first half of 2018, and you guys are checking out this footage as well, and it's looking very good. I love the Igavania style games. If you guys don't know, if you're a new subscriber, I'm a big fan of Castlevania, big fan of Koji Igarashi. Really hate what went down at Konami when he left, but I thought that it was the best thing for him when he did leave, because he can create the type of game that I think the industry needs. It's always great to have an Igavania, Metroidvania style of game out there on the market, and this one is looking awesome. Now, I also played the demo on this channel, so if you want to get more of my thoughts as far as what I felt with the hands-on demo for backers, then you can check that out. Just look up Bloodstained Ritual of the Night demo. You'll see it right here on this channel. But on top of that, this is the only game that I've ever backed on Kickstarter with a full 60 bucks. I've never backed any other title, even if it needs to be like 15 or 20 or whatever the case is. I haven't backed anything just because I've never felt confident enough about a game. But when Koji Igarashi came out and did this Kickstarter and he said, we're going to be making an Igavania, Metroidvania style game, I was inspired to pick this one up. I originally had the Xbox One version, but then once the Nintendo Switch version was announced, obviously I switched over to the Nintendo Switch version so I can play this beautiful title on the go and also on the TV as well. So I'm really looking forward to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. This footage looks amazing fighting this samurai, and I think that there's going to be a lot of secrets, a lot of great stuff in this game, a lot of content. What do you guys think about this brand new gameplay footage in addition to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier, be entered to win some awesome prizes. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat for our live streams and prized eShop tournaments. Also make sure you check out our brand new YouTube live gaming page and consider sponsoring PlayerEssence. When you do so, you get some cool emotes for the chat, plus you get entered into my friends list to participate in tournaments. So check out the link in the description below and consider sponsoring PlayerEssence right here on YouTube Gaming Live. Also make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.